Kota Digital Excavations in African Art is a new exhibit at Pulitzer Arts Foundation, and here to tell us more are Manager of Programs Kristin Fleischmann Brewer and Associate Curator Tamara Schenkenberg. How you doing?
Good.
Good. So this Kota, it's a big deal over there at the Pulitzer Arts Foundation. Tell me a little bit about it, because we were talking about it off camera, and it's very detailed, right? So tell me more about Kota.
So Kota is a name that we use to describe reliquary figures that were originating in Africa, Central Africa, the areas that we know today as Gabon and the Republic of Congo between the 17th and 20th centuries.
Okay.
And we're really excited at the Pulitzer to have the first survey of these sculptures, of this body of work assembled anywhere in the world. We have about 50 Kotas on view right now, and the exhibition is really based on a research that was collected from by a Belgian computer engineer, Frederick Cloth.
Okay.
And that was sort of the genesis of the exhibit.
So Kota, from what I understand in layman's terms, because you guys are the art historians here, right? So Kota are sculptures, right? I think we have a graphic of it, but they're sculptures that used to be attached to baskets. What were in those baskets?
So at the most basic level, Kota are abstract representations.
And we have the picture up now.
Yes, abstract representations of heads and arms, so the upper body.
Okay.
And these were guardian figures that were attached to reliquaries.
So bones.
Bones,
right?
Yes.
Artifacts.
And other sacred artifacts
Yes.
that were representing ancestors. And so these were meant to really guard and protect.
So who are these ancestors? Who are they?
So they were important people in communities who could either bring success or hardship to villages. And so it was very important to honor them. So to honor them, these communities commissioned and created sculptures that are now on view at the Pulitzer.
And so the Kota, it was a very sacred, like, could I just go up if I was one of those townspeople? Could I go and worship this Kota? How did that work?
No, they were kept very secretive, and so we don't know a lot about their use, but we do know that they were protected. So they were used in some type of ritual, but they were kept behind closed doors. So people actually feared them mostly, I would say.
Yeah, they were objects of great power, and but they were definitely off limits to just any member of a community. And I mentioned Frederick Cloth, who's a co-curator of this exhibition with our former director, Kristin Van Dyke. And the reason why he's important to this story is because there's very little known about these sculptures and the history of these objects. And as a computer engineer, what he did was to first catalog all of the 2,000 Kotas that are known today into a database.
But not all of them, because some of them got destroyed, right?
Some of them got destroyed, but all the ones that have survived are in this database.
Wow.
And then he developed a series of algorithms that he then applied to this body of work. And based on this digital intervention, he's able to make certain insights and claims. And so really that's what the exhibition is really about.
So it's like the intersection of African art and digital technology.
Precisely.
Right, so the Pulitzer Arts Foundation is bringing it all together. Right, so the Kota, from the pictures that we saw, it looks like it's jeweled some kind of way. Is it?
There are decorative details. So they're made of metal and wood.
Wow.
Yes.
And to
So
give
back centuries ago, they were working with those different materials.
Yes.
And metal was a very precious material, so it was used very sparingly, and it was also considered to be really significant spiritually. And so a combination of wood and metal is what comprises these objects. And just to give your visitors, or your viewers, a sense, they're between 8 to 30 inches tall, so fairly intimate.
Yeah, but very powerful, and people feared it. It's like a little mighty Kota from the picture there.
Yeah, some of them are pretty fierce.
Yes, it looked like it. It really did. So stay with us here at STL Live. We'll have more about the Kota Digital Excavations in African Art right after this, because we want to talk about that scientist. Yeah.